everyone, welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. How's everybody today? Well, this is the top of the month, and yes, we need to put more calves in another cow barn. So these are the last ones that we bought right here, and they're limousine. So today we're going to buy 240 more calves and put in this cow barn, and yeah, so we are gaining on it. So anyway, we'll go down here, we'll get 240 more, or well, I can only haul 36 at a time, but yeah, we'll get our first load, bring them back, put them in there. So when we get done putting our calves, the new calves in the cow barn, we'll feed them, get them all bedded down and ready to go. And then we've got a big field of canola that we're going to harvest. So we've got a big day of planned, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of work today. All right, so we got Black Angus. That's what we want. Calves. Select that. 36 of them. We'll just buy them. All right, and let's go put these calves in our, you can see the calves in there. All right, well, let's go put these in the new barn, and yeah, we'll just keep making trips until we get 240 of them. So anyway, I'll get back with you when we get a little farther along. All right, well, we've got our calves in the new cow barn. We've got 240 of them. So the next thing we want to do is go through and fill our mineral feed little silos up in every one of the cow barns. So I do know that whenever I built the last two cow barns, I also put mineral feed in those barns, filled those silos up. So so I know they'll be full, but these others are not. So we need to, and I think I've got enough in this silo here to fill them, but we'll see. But I'm almost sure I do. Mineral feed, let's start filling it up. Yeah, I think we're gonna have enough. If not, we'll go down and buy another load. So, but anyway, I'll get back with you when we get a little farther along. All right, we've got them all topped off on mineral feed. So we'll dump this back into the silo, and we'll start hauling straw, hay, and silage, and get them all topped off on that, and they'll be in good shape. Now, in case you're new to the channel and new to cows, you never see me haul water, and that's because in FS22 they have piped water in for these cows. So whenever you build a new cow barn, it comes equipped with piped in water. So you don't have to haul water anymore. That's a good thing. All right. Let's see. First thing on the menu here will be straw. So we'll fill up with straw, and we'll go top off all their straw for TMR. And then whenever we haul bedding, we haul that in the other trailer, because this tipper will hit the roof of those cow barns if we try to tip it. So we have to use a different trailer to put the bedding in. But for all the little bins where where the robot runs, yes, we can use this. So anyway, I'll get back with you when we get a little farther along. All right, we're about to get all their straw topped off, and when we get the straw topped off, then we'll get hay, and then we'll get some silage, and these guys will be ready for the robot to run. Of course, they're the only one that isn't ready right now, and that's the one that we just put the new calves in, because they have no food in their little bins. Those little bins right there, well, the only thing they've got in there right now is straw, so they would be the only ones that wouldn't be ready for the robot to run. But anyway, we'll go back and we'll dump this in the silo, and we'll get hay, and we'll top them all off with hay. When we get the hay done, then we'll get silage. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'll get back with you. All right, well, we've got all the hay in, and now it's time for silage. And I haven't had a chance to haul all the silage out of these fermenters and put over into our silo, but that's not a problem. We can just pull up here and get a load of silage right out of the fermenter, and you know, go and fill up those little bins on each one of these cow barns, and then we'll be ready for the robot. We won't be done yet because we've got to get them all bedded down with straw, but we will have all the food in there for the robot to make TMR, and so we'll be ready. So anyway, I'll get back with you here in a little bit. One thing about this fermenting silo is it sure takes its time about loading, but that's all right. That's just the way it is. It takes a while. Of course, it's loading 250,000 liters too, so yeah, it's going to take a little while. But anyway, I'll get back with you here in a little bit. All right, well, we've got all the little bins filled up with silage, and now it's time to bed them down. So like I said earlier, we can't use this truck and trailer because this is a tipper, and whenever it tips, it will hit the top of the barn. So we've got to use this other trailer, and that's okay. It just takes, I don't know, it'll probably take, being we're filling a new barn with the calves that we just bought, it might take as much as 3 trailer loads to get them all bedded down. But yeah, we've got a lot of cows, and it takes a lot of feed and a lot of bedding. So anyway, let's get some straw loading, and we'll get in there and get them bedded down. All right, well, we've got a load. We might as well start right here with this first one. And this first barn right here that we're going into, by the way, that is our oldest cows. Those are the first ones that we bought. Look at them, they're all in here. They know it's getting close to feeding time. And that robot will be running in 5 minutes. So we do not want to be in here when that robot wants to run. Or the robot won't run. It's not that we're going to collide. It's just that if we're in here, the robot won't run and feed them. Excuse me. So, yeah, we just don't want to be in here. So we'll keep an eye out. But anyway, I'm going to get them all filled up with straw. And hopefully I don't have to wait on the robot, but I think we probably will. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them all bedded down before that robot wants to run. So it's just a lot of cows and a lot of bedding, let me tell you. All right, well, I'm just going to keep on getting them bedded down. I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, well, we had to stop, let the robot run. Like I said, if you're in the cow barn, whenever it's time for him to run, then he won't run. So, yeah, we just gotta stop and let him do his thing. Let him feed these cows. And they're all feeding at the same time. We can turn around and look. Here comes this robot. They're all feeding at the same time. So, yep, you just try to stay out of there while they're feeding. Once they get done, then you're good to go. Oh, that works great. All them cows and they're eating. They know it's feed time. All right. Wait for him to put himself up, and we're good to go. All right. Well, we're going to continue bedding these calves down, and then we'll be done. We'll check our growth rate, see how everything's coming along. I don't know exactly how long we're going to have to wait, or how long it's going to take for our first calves to get mature. Yeah, I don't know. We are at 13 months right now. So, no, I am mistaken. No, we're not at 13 months. We are at 11 months. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get to maturity. But I'm not sure that we're going to do as I had planned. I had planned on getting to a point to where every month we would haul haul 240 full-grown steers out of here, and replace them with 240 calves. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. We're up to 12 cow barns right now, and yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many we're going to have, but anyway, we're going to get this done, and I'll get back with you in a moment. All right. Well, let's jump out of here and go look at our new calves. Oh yeah. Yep, there are 240 of them in here. Let's bring up our HUD. Of course, we gotta wait for it to save. And we'll find out what our growth is. All right, number one, the very first ones that we bought. They're 10 months old. 10 months old. And they're 55% grown. But look what they're worth. We give $300 a piece for them. And they're worth $1,384 a piece now. So everything is coming along great. The second ones that we bought, they're coming in. They're 9 months old. So I think what we're going to do, is we'll just wait. We'll have 12 cow pens or cow barns, and I think we're going to let it go with that. That's what I think. If it takes them longer than 12 months, which it looks to me like it's going to take them longer, that's okay. We'll just keep feeding them. But as far as having additional cow barns where every month we'll be selling cows and buying calves, I think we're probably not going to get there, because that would require me putting in another 6 cow barns, and I don't think we want another 6. So, but anyway, we've got a lot more work to do today, and we're just going to jump right in there and start getting it done. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, we're working on this big canola field, and for whatever the reason, and I'm not sure why, but it gives me a course that runs at an angle, and I wasn't satisfied with that, so I tried to redo it, and I still got a course that was on an angle. Now, I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that. I'll have to figure it out. And it could be that I need to update Courseplay, but other than that, everything is working real good. We've got 5 harvesters in the field harvesting. Of course, I'm keeping the harvesters empty, and we've got a truck about right over there. You can't see it, but it's over there. It's delivering grain for us. So, like I said, everything is working good, except why are we on an angle? It's a slight angle. It's not very much of an angle, but still yet, why? because I didn't set it up to do an angle for sure. So anyway, we'll just keep our eye on it, and we're going to see how it's going to work out. And like I said, it could be that I need to go back in and get the latest version of Courseplay, the latest updates. It could be that. It could be a number of things. It could be that all of our cow barns are just north of this field, just across the road. So it could be that maybe we've got too many cow barns for it to do it correctly. There's a number of things it could be. But we're going to go ahead. I mean, it's not going to affect us getting this field harvested for sure. So we're going to go ahead and just keep on keeping on, and we'll get it figured out somewhere down the line, because I don't like this doing it at an angle. I don't care for that much at all. So anyway, we'll just keep right on going, and I'll get back with you here in a little bit. Well, I can say one thing. This has been about the craziest course that I have ever run. Yeah, I don't know. Usually they compensate for the width of the field on the first pass, the first row, or actually it's not the first row, it's the first turnaround, but it would be the second row. And they didn't do that this time. Plus they're running on an angle. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on, or why it done it this way, but we're going to definitely work on that before we harvest this field again. That just ain't going to get it. No. Unbelievable. But you know, it's amazing how it can run real good for quite some time, and then all of a sudden it throws you a curveball, and yeah, then there you are. But anyway, you can see how it's working out here. This guy, for whatever reason, is running way over there. It just, I don't know. I don't know why it done it. But we're going to, like I said, we're going to work on it. We're going to find out why. So, anyway, I'm sure we're going to get this field harvested without any further problems. But like I said, before we harvest this field again, yeah, we're going to check that out and make sure that we're harvesting straight rows instead of a slightly angled row. That's just not going to get it. All right, well, we're just keep on keeping on. We've reached the other side of the field, and now we're going to go back and pick up all the rows that we skipped. So yeah, we're getting right along. So I'll get back with you in a couple minutes. All right, we got to take this over, dump it into the mother cart, mother bin, buffer bin, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we'll go back and we'll keep chasing harvesters, but I'm quite sure our truck is caught up. So absolutely. But I'll tell you what, now I don't know, excuse me, I've never had one of these courses to go at an angle like this. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why, but I'll find out, because I don't care for it much. I don't care for the angle much. I mean, we are going to get it harvested, but yeah, it's just not right. So yeah, and our truck is sitting there waiting on more grain. Oh, we just happen to have a little bit here. All right. Now you can go. All right. Well, we're making headway. Like I said, we are on our way back, picking up these rows that we skipped. And yeah. So we're going to get this all emptied out. Now we got quite a bit on there. We had over 400,000 liters on that grain cart. So yeah. It looks good. All right. Well, this way, I don't know exactly how much we're going to get off this field, but at least this way, give that truck something to do besides just sit there. Yeah. It's expensive when you're paying labor to sit. All right, well, we are going to go over and keep chasing these harvesters. So I'll see you in just a little bit. All right. Well, we've almost got another full grain cart. We're almost full. We're going to try to empty out these last 3 harvesters, and then we'll go empty again. But we have really made some headway. That's what we got left to do. This row and 2 more. And yeah. So we have made some headway. We are coming across this field. So, and we have collected some grain too, let me tell you. A lot of grain. All right. Well, let's see if we can. I think this guy's about empty. Let's go get the other 2. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about the angled course. That's something I'm gonna definitely have to check out, because it's just yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. But you can best believe I'm gonna find out. But boy, there's been a lot of grain come off this. We've got a good harvest. A good harvest. A lot of grain. All right. And we've just about got him emptied out. All right, let's go get the other one. And then we're going to have to take this and dump it into that buffer cart. And keep our truck running. Yeah, and that ain't the only reason you... Yeah, we're loaded. We're full. We're just... I think we got room for about 30,000 more, and that's about it. So... Absolutely. So we'll get what this guy's got. And yes, we're going to go dump. It seems like our grain is, I mean, we're getting a much better yield for some reason. I don't know. But we'll take it. Absolutely. And this ain't the only big field we got to do. We've got more that we got to get right on and get them harvested also. All right, we've got this guy just about, yeah, he's close enough to being unloaded. All right, we're gonna go dump. I'll see you when we get over there. All right, well, let's get our pipe out. Of course, that truck, he doesn't really have that far to haul. It ain't like being way down south or way up north. He doesn't have that far to haul, so he's keeping up pretty good. Excellent. Now you see that plate in the bottom of that red cart? It's the same way in the green cart. That plate has got holes in it. So we're dumping grain in there and you're not seeing any grain, but that's because it's filling that bottom compartment. This is a dual auger cart. So whenever it gets that bottom full, then you start seeing it come up on top of that plate. That plate's it's corrugated is what it is. It's got holes in it. So I think what that does is it helps if you get any particles in there like leaves and stuff like that. It helps filter that out. So all right, we're just about empty here, and our harvesters will be getting loaded up again. So yeah, so we'll just go, and we've got 2 rows to do, 2 more rows to do, and we'll be done. So I'll see you here in a little bit, just a little bit. All right, we're just about to get this field done. We've got 1 row left. Yes, everything is looking real good. So I guess we'll go ahead and call this a video. I'm definitely going to have to check it out and find out why we've got a angled course. Like I said, it could be maybe I need to uninstall Courseplay and reinstall it, get the latest version out there. That could have something to do with it. And also it could be that all those cow barns that we've put in down there could be affecting it. So I don't know. We'll just have to check it out and see. But I know I'm going to find out why, because I don't like it. But anyway, if you've liked this content, please go down there and give me a like. I'd sure appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel yet, please do. That would help me out tremendously. If you would like to share this video with someone, please do. Please do. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call this a day. It's been pretty profitable. We've gotten over 400 acres. This field is over 400 acres, and we've got it harvested. That way we can move on to another big field tomorrow in the next video. But yes, as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, we're going to call this a day. And as always, thank you for watching.